Hello, everyone, and welcome back. My name is Ella, and I am very happy you are here today. In this episode, we are going to talk about travel in English. Travel is one of the most popular topics in everyday conversations. People often talk about places they visit, vacations they enjoy, and experiences they have during their trips. If you are learning English, talking about travel is a very useful skill. You may talk about travel with friends, co-workers, classmates, or even people you meet online. The good news is that you do not need difficult vocabulary. Simple English is enough. Today, I will show you how to talk about travel in a natural and easy way. Let's begin. First, a very common question is, do you like traveling? This question is easy to answer. You can say, yes, I do. I love traveling. Or, yes, I enjoy visiting new places. Maybe you do not travel very often. That is okay too. You can say, I like traveling, but I do not travel often. Or, I enjoy short trips near my city. There is no perfect answer. Just speak honestly. Another common question is, where did you go on your last trip? This question asks about your most recent travel experience. For example, you can say, last year I visited a beautiful city near the sea, or my last trip was to a small mountain town. You can also add a few details. For example, I went there with my family and we stayed for 3 days. Adding small details makes your conversation more interesting. Many people also ask, what is your favorite place? This is a great question because everyone has a different answer. You might say, my favorite place is the beach because I enjoy the sound of the waves. Or, my favorite place is the countryside because it is peaceful and quiet. When you answer questions about travel, it is helpful to explain your reasons. For example, I like the beach because it helps me relax. Or, I enjoy mountains because the views are beautiful. Simple reasons make your English sound more natural. Now let's talk about transportation. Transportation means the way you travel from one place to another. Some people travel by airplane. Some travel by train. Others travel by bus or car. A simple question is, how do you usually travel? You can answer, I usually travel by train. Or, I prefer traveling by car. Maybe you like airplanes. You can say, I like flying because it is fast. Maybe you prefer trains. You can say, I enjoy train journeys because I can look out the window. These are easy and useful sentences. Travel conversations often include hotels too. People may ask, where do you stay during your trips? You can answer, I usually stay in a hotel. Or, I stay with friends or family. Some people enjoy guest houses. Others prefer resorts. There are many possible answers. The important thing is to keep your sentences simple and clear. Now let's talk about sightseeing. Sightseeing means visiting interesting places. When people travel, they often visit famous landmarks, parks, museums, and historical sites. For example, you can say, I enjoy visiting museums. Or, I like walking around old towns. Maybe you enjoy nature. You can say, I love visiting lakes, forests, and mountains. These simple sentences are perfect for English conversations. Another travel topic is food. Many travelers enjoy trying local food. Food is often one of the best parts of a trip. You can say, I like trying traditional dishes. Or, I enjoy eating local food when I travel. Maybe you discovered a new favorite meal during a trip. That can become a great conversation topic. People enjoy hearing travel stories. You do not need a big adventure. Even small experiences can be interesting. For example, one day I found a small cafe on a quiet street. Or, I met a friendly local person who helped me. Simple stories make conversations feel more personal. Travel can also teach us many things. It helps us learn about different cultures. It helps us meet new people. It helps us become more confident. For example, you can say, travel helps me learn about the world. Or, I become more confident when I visit new places. These are useful ideas to share during conversations. Many English learners worry about making mistakes while speaking. But remember something important. Communication is more important than perfection. You do not need perfect grammar every time. You only need to express your ideas clearly. When talking about travel, simple sentences work very well. For example, I visited a new city. I enjoyed the food. The people were friendly. The weather was nice. These short sentences are easy to understand. Now, let's practice describing a trip. Imagine someone asks, "Tell me about your last vacation." You could answer like this: "My last vacation was very enjoyable. I visited a beautiful city with my family. We stayed there for 4 days. The weather was warm and sunny. We visited museums, parks, and local restaurants. I took many photos and learned interesting things about the city. It was a wonderful experience." Notice that the answer is simple. The vocabulary is easy, but it still sounds natural. That is exactly what we want. Travel conversations do not have to be complicated. Simple English can help you communicate very well. As you continue learning English, try talking about places you have visited. Talk about your favorite trips. Talk about food, people, transportation, and experiences. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. And remember, every conversation is an opportunity to improve your English. Thank you for listening today. In the first part, we talked about basic travel conversations, favorite places, transportation, hotels, and sightseeing. Today, we will continue with more useful travel English. Let's begin. A very common travel topic is future travel plans. People often ask, "Where would you like to go in the future?" This question is about your dream destination. A dream destination is a place you really want to visit one day. For example, you can say, "I would like to visit Japan," or "I want to travel to Italy someday." You can also explain why. For example, "I would like to visit Japan because I am interested in the culture," or "I want to visit Italy because I love Italian food." Giving a reason makes your answer more interesting. Another common question is, what is your dream vacation? There are many ways to answer this. You might say, "My dream vacation is spending 2 weeks near the ocean," or "I would love to visit several countries during one trip." Maybe your dream vacation is simple. You could say, "My dream vacation is staying in a quiet mountain village." There is no right or wrong answer. Travel is personal. Everyone enjoys different experiences. Now let's talk about making travel plans. Before a trip, most people spend time planning. They choose a destination, they book transportation, they reserve a hotel, they create a travel schedule. For example, you can say, "Before traveling, I like to make a simple plan." Or, "I usually research places before my trip." Planning helps many people feel prepared. However, some travelers enjoy being spontaneous. They do not make many plans. They simply explore and discover things along the way. You can say, "I like having a flexible schedule," or "I enjoy unexpected adventures." Both styles are perfectly fine. Another interesting travel topic is packing. Packing means preparing the things you will take with you. Many people have different packing habits. Some travelers pack very light. Others bring many items. You can say, "I try to pack only the things I need," or "I always bring comfortable clothes." Many travelers also carry important items such as a phone charger, a passport, a wallet, a water bottle, and a camera. Packing well can make a trip much easier. Now let's talk about travel challenges. Not every trip is perfect. Sometimes things do not go as planned. Flights can be delayed, trains can be late, weather can change suddenly, hotels can have problems. These situations happen to many travelers. For example, you can say, "One time my flight was delayed for several hours," or "I got lost while exploring a new city." These experiences may feel stressful at the time, but later, they often become interesting stories. Travel teaches us how to stay calm and solve problems. It also helps us become more flexible. Another useful topic is meeting people during travel. Many travelers enjoy making new friends. You might meet local people. You might meet travelers from other countries. Sometimes a short conversation can become a wonderful memory. For example, I met a friendly local person who gave me useful advice. Or, I talked with travelers from different countries. These experiences help us learn about different cultures and ways of life. Travel can make the world feel smaller and more connected. Let's talk about travel memories. Everyone has a favorite travel memory. Maybe it was a beautiful sunset. Maybe it was a delicious meal. Maybe it was a funny experience. You can describe your memory in simple English. For example, my favorite travel memory was watching the sunset near the sea. Or, I remember eating amazing food at a local market. Simple descriptions are powerful. They help other people imagine your experience. Photos are also an important part of travel. Many people enjoy taking pictures during their trips. Photos help us remember special moments. You can say, I like taking photos of nature. Or, I enjoy photographing famous landmarks. Looking at old travel photos often brings back happy memories. Now let's talk about travel and learning. Travel can teach us many valuable lessons. When we visit new places, we see different lifestyles. We discover different traditions. We learn about history and culture. Travel can help us become more open-minded. For example, I learn something new every time I travel. Or, travel helps me understand different cultures. These are useful sentences for English conversations. Many people also travel to relax. Life can sometimes feel busy and stressful. A vacation gives people a chance to rest. You can say, I travel to relax and recharge. Or, I enjoy peaceful places away from the city. Some people prefer beaches, others enjoy mountains. Some people love large cities, others prefer small towns. Everyone has different preferences, and that is what makes travel interesting. Let's practice a longer answer. Imagine someone asks, what do you enjoy most about traveling? You could answer like this. What I enjoy most about traveling is discovering new places and meeting new people. I like learning about different cultures and trying local food. Travel helps me leave my daily routine behind and experience something different. I also enjoy taking photos and creating memories. Every trip teaches me something new. This answer sounds natural and easy. It uses simple vocabulary, but it communicates many ideas. That is exactly what we want when practicing English. Now let's imagine another question. What place would you like to visit next? You might answer, I would like to visit a city that I have never seen before. I enjoy exploring new places and learning about local culture. I would like to visit museums, try traditional food, and walk around the city. I think it would be an exciting experience. Again, the language is simple, but it sounds confident and clear. That is the goal of English conversation practice. As you continue learning English, try speaking about travel whenever possible. Talk about past trips. Talk about future plans. Talk about favorite places. Talk about travel experiences. The more you practice, the more comfortable you will become. Remember, you do not need difficult words. Simple English can help you have wonderful conversations. Small sentences can express big ideas, and every time you speak, you become a better English speaker. Travel is a great topic because almost everyone has something to share. Whether you travel often or only occasionally, your experiences are valuable. So keep practicing, keep learning, and keep exploring the world around you. Thank you very much for spending your time with me today. I hope this travel conversation practice helped you improve your English. Take care of yourself, keep speaking English every day, and I will see you again in our next episode. Goodbye and happy travels.